Zohran Mamdani, the politician redefining what it means to represent people in modern America. Loved by many, criticized by some, but undeniably different. He doesn't just attract voters, he inspires a movement. So what kind of people support him and why? Let's break down the psychology of people who support Zohran Mamdani. Number 1. The idealist mindset. Supporters of Zohran Mamdani are often driven by idealism. They believe politics should be a tool for justice, not just power. Psychologists call this the idealistic cognitive frame. When people are motivated by moral vision rather than personal gain. These individuals are drawn to leaders who challenge the status quo and speak about systemic change, housing, healthcare, equality, and representation. For them, Zohran isn't just a politician, he's a symbol of what politics could be if empathy guided policy. Number 2. The empathy principle. Many of his supporters have what psychologists describe as a high empathy quotient, the ability to emotionally connect with the struggles of others. They're the kind of people who see politics not in terms of me, but we. They resonate with his focus on marginalized communities, workers, and immigrants because they see humanity before hierarchy. This emotional alignment creates a deep psychological bond. They don't just agree with his policies, they feel them. Number 3. The rebellion against traditional power. Supporters of Zohran Mamdani often share a psychological trait called reactance, the natural resistance to authority or rigid systems. They don't like being told, this is how things have always been. Instead, they gravitate toward leaders who challenge that norm. To them, Zohran represents intellectual rebellion, someone who speaks truth to power without fear. In a political world filled with caution, his boldness feels refreshing. It gives supporters a sense of identity, not as followers, but as participants in a movement for change. Number 4. The desire for authenticity. In an era of political performances, people crave something real. Supporters of Zohran Mamdani often rank high on the authenticity scale. They value sincerity over status. They support him because he feels real. His tone, his activism, his community involvement. Psychologically, this taps into the trust heuristic, our brain's shortcut for deciding who we believe. When people sense genuineness, they instinctively trust and follow. And in politics, that emotional trust can be far more powerful than logic alone. Number 5. The collective identity effect. Zohran's movement isn't just political, it's personal. His supporters often share a collective social identity, seeing themselves as part of a shared moral mission, whether it's through grassroots organizing, social justice activism, or online advocacy. Being part of his movement gives them belonging and purpose. It's not about one man, it's about being seen, heard, and valued within a larger cause. In psychology, this is known as group cohesion, when shared purpose turns individuals into a unified force. So what drives people to support Zohran Mamdani? It's not blind loyalty, it's belief in empathy, authenticity, and the idea that politics can still have a soul. For his supporters, Zohran represents more than a candidate. He represents hope. Hope that change isn't just possible, it's inevitable. Because at its core, supporting Zohran Mamdani isn't just political, it's psychological. It's about believing in people again.